Holy shit. We are live. What up, though? Man, shout out to you if you're tuning in at literally fucking 2:38 a.m. in the morning Eastern Standard Time. But we're going on live with the after. What up, Chad? See you in the fucking chat there. I'm gonna do my best to figure out how this shit works here in a second. I figured it out. So we got the link in the chat. So hopefully we'll get some people on here in a second. Took me a second to figure out what the hell was going on, and I finally got it solved. So hopefully the link works. Let me know if it doesn't work. I'll figure out how to post that shit. But I think we're good to go now. What up, Chad?
And we're live in this bitch.
Oh yeah, it only took me 4 minutes to figure it out, but we finally got it.
I don't know if you caught the last comment from Skeletor and the other chat there,
No,
but
no, I wasn't watching.
basically he's like, why did you not answer his questions or some bullshit like that? I
Oh,
don't fucking know. On the last
yeah.
stream you were together on.
No, he was talking about the fucking like his question in the chat tonight, and what I figured out
No,
is
he said something about a stream you guys were on together.
oh, well then I don't know what his question was in that stream.
And then apparently the only time that we ever go live is like early in the morning when we're all drunk.
Early in the morning.
After that stream ended, I got a phone call.
Well,
Man.
late at night, early morning when he's at work. I
Oh,
guess.
okay, late at night, sure. Like, all right, so here's how it breaks down. Like, why do we go live late at night? It's because people who are adults do shit during the day. Isn't that weird? That's fucking weird. And so when do we have free time? We have free time at night. And like, that's fucking weird. Like, why do people have responsibilities and jobs and shit, like, have free time at nighttime and not at fucking 10 a.m.? I have no idea. It's fucking weird as fuck.
I gotta address this real quick. Scottish Misfits in here asking us what is this the after show of? This was the after show of the after show. Yeah.
Like Scottish, you clearly saw the title for the stream. It's just the after.
Yeah.
This is the after show of the Studio 17 broadcast on Saturday nights, which, as anybody who's subscribed would know, is fucking Drama Queens, right, Big Will?
Drama Queens dominate.
Yep. And
No,
guess
so
who
I
was
had-
invited on at Drama Queens as a guest? It wasn't Skeletor. Isn't that weird? What a shock.
So check this out. I don't know if you're familiar.
Probably subscribed here. I mean, he probably is.
Spooky. I'm not sure if you're if you're familiar with this person or will, but Lucia D. She pops up in the chats every now and then. And
Oh, yeah, I know who. Yeah, I know who that is.
I asked if she could be on one of the episodes of Drama Queens. She's a really good makeup artist. I've watched some of her makeup, but I mean, I'm not a chick. You know, I'm not a chick, so I don't do makeup, but that's what she does.
I mean, like, to be fair, though, Chad, you are a big fan of Jeffree Star, though, right?
Not really. No.
Oh, damn.
But I did ask her one time in one of the chats if like she would ever do like a ICP inspired makeup,
Uh-huh.
because I think that'd look pretty cool if she did. That'd be cool.
Roxy Red does that on not Roxy Red, I apologize. Roxy Riddlebox does that on Carnival Spirits, though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He said Rocky.
I mean, that was a rhetorical question. I know she does.
Oh my god,
It's fucking hot as hell in my fucking apartment right now.
Man.
So
Did
shout
you
out
know-
to the 4 people watching.
Yeah.
Still more viewers.
It says
than
6
Big
on
Will.
my end, which is double Big Will's views.
Still more viewers than Big Will.
Yeah, not total, but okay, cool. Cool, Chad.
Yeah, Big Will. Your stocks are going down, homie.
I mean, I had a
Scottish
phone call.
Misfit,
After I
feel free
left-
to join the
after I
panel.
left, I had a phone call, and
Yeah, Scottish, you're more than welcome up here.
yeah.
Big Will, you sound
Yeah.
like you're about ready to lay it down.
Scottish, if you join, we won't even talk about your piss window.
No,
Not
I saw Big Will's piss window, by the way, when he had his camera on.
Oh, you mean his window?
Shit, Chad, calm down. You need
Big Will, you're the homie. So yeah, I want to discuss that. What's the problem with having action figures, Spooky?
I have no idea. Yeah, I really don't know.
no problem.
Does he not understand that some of those action figures probably cost more than anything he has in his house,
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
or at least has the possibility of costing anything more than?
like, to be fair to Skeletor, he doesn't actually have a house. He just has an apartment.
Well, I'm just saying some of those action figures are worth quite a bit. If you look up the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, which is called the USS Flag,
Yeah.
it alone cost over $1,000. complete. So I mean,
drunk Bill is requesting that you yell out "We out here."
Yeah, well, good thing I don't take requests.
I'm gonna do my best impression. We out here.
Yeah, I yell and then my whole family wakes up. That'd be great.
Close to you, but not good enough.
Well, see, if you invest in a $60 mic like I got, then you don't have to yell. You can just talk at a normal volume and
We
sounds plenty loud. We out here.
We out here.
Man, it surprises me to see all the Big Will accounts.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fans. Like, let's see if we can name all the Big Will alt accounts. There's double wide. There's small. There's sad. There's drunk. I feel like we're missing at least three more.
Big Will account. The fake
Miss Will. Miss Will. I saw
yeah,
tonight.
Mrs. Will. That was the new one. Yeah.
Yeah. They really do have a bunch of people doing that.
I mean, Big Will is legendary in the community.
Yeah. Wow, Big Will, you were called a coward because you didn't yell it. Is that true, Big Will? Are you a coward?
All right, so realistically, Big Will, what do you use for the piss bottles? Do you go with the Gatorade? Do you go with the empty cans?
Mountain Dew, Fago.
You usually go to the bathroom.
When you say the bathroom, you mean like your front porch, or?
No, yeah, true back.
Because I take pisses off my front porch every morning.
I can't.
I mean, sometimes I'll go to the front porch. But
I mean, like, it's normal for me to view the sunrise and take a piss at the same time.
That's cool.
I'm sure it is.
I don't have that ability.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have no idea what kind of living quarters you have, Chad. Like, living in New York, I don't know if you're. I have no idea if you have a yard or if.
I mean, we have a yard, but I'm in this old ass house that's spaced out with the apartments. It was turned into apartments. I'm on the upstairs. Yeah, so we got a yard.
I figured that, like, spring, maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe you could correct me, but I figured the upstairs has to be better because you don't hear people from upstairs.
That's right, but you know what? The bad thing is, it's not insulated properly. So in the wintertime, believe it or not, we're hotter than we are like in the summer because the heat rises from the downstairs.
Oh, that's got to be. That's got to save you some like heating costs, though, right?
It saves on that, but it's like unbearable. Like, it's too hot.
Oh, really? It gets that hot in the wintertime?
Yeah, because people have the heat on upstairs and shit.
So I figure in the wintertime it'd be cold enough outside, it would all kind of counterbalance.
But what's really cool, though, in the springtime, we actually have a garden. We have enough land out to the side of us where we can grow I grow tomatoes, hot peppers.
Yeah. Are you a tomato guy?
Not particularly, but my wife likes them, so.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know a lot of people that grow tomatoes around here in the garden, but like, for me personally, I'm just not a tomato guy.
I guarantee you Skeletor won't come in this chat.
No, he won't.
Fear.
Yeah,
I was really hoping to have him on the panel, on Tony's panel, though.
Yeah. What a shocker he didn't have the boss.
Oh. Big Will, do you grow a garden?
No.
No? Why not?
Come on.
Maybe you can grow some hops. Grow hops and
You
make
ever
your own
thought
beer.
about growing like watermelon or squash or onions or anything?
No.
You're too city-fied to have a garden.
I mean, I know you got the humidity and the heat during the summer. It seems like you should be able to grow some pretty good plants.
I would think so. I mean, that's all of the East Coast, though, with the humidity.
And we're up to 7 people, Big Will.
So, yeah, holding it down
So I've never grown it.
on the domination station.
Yep.
Doing what we do. Oh, I got an update. Remember how I was talking about there was going to be a theme song for Saucy Tongue?
Oh, yeah.
It is in the works.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I haven't heard it, but it is in the works.
Is Corpse McKinley doing it?
No, the Bender Boys.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, yours is going to be even better than mine then.
So it's gonna be dope. I'm excited about it.
Hell yeah.
I hope that we can debut it soon. But I also know that the Bender Boys are busy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So there's that.
Yeah. So, Chad, I've always been curious. Like, I'm a huge fan of hot sauce, but I'm not a fan of habaneros, like by themselves. Where do you come down on the habanero?
I don't have a problem with habaneros, but I think it's ghost peppers that I'm really not a big fan of.
You just don't like the flavor, or you don't like the heat?
I think it would be a little bit of both for the ghost peppers, but habanero is not too bad for me.
So I'm just not a big fan of the habanero flavor.
Now, I'll admit it. I guess I'm on the Bender Boys domination station. I'm going to admit it. Here, I don't know, in the last few months, even like regular, what you would have as, a regular everyday hot sauce is starting to bother my acid reflux.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be getting worse as I'm getting older, I guess. So I do what I do. I do it for you guys.
Do you have a traditional strategy? Like, are you a milk guy, ice cream, or?
Honestly, I haven't really. There was only one episode where I actually needed milk, or no, maybe it was 2 episodes. Usually, I just
when I'm saying that, I don't mean like the mouth burn. I'm talking about just like the stomach reaction. Like, if like for example, like I've never had a problem. And I don't have acid reflux, so like I can't relate. I'm sure it sucks. Like I had no other people that have it, but I don't have that particular issue. But what I have noticed with myself is like eating shit on an empty stomach has a far different effect than like if I've eaten food beforehand.
Right.
But I'm just curious, like with somebody who has to deal with that like issue on a normal basis, because you're certainly not alone. A lot of people have acid reflux. But like, do you have a normal strategy to like counterbalance like that?
I do eat dinner. I do. I've had dinner before we do our shows. You know what I'm saying? It's usually after I've had dinner, and so I've never had it on an empty stomach in any of the hot sauces. And I do have a pill a prescribed medication that I take for acid reflux. I've been known to take that before doing the show.
Yeah, a couple times. I don't blame you at all. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Big Will, we do have an update. It says Big Will fears champ.
I think Big Will's out, bro. You didn't notice he wasn't as loud as he normally is?
I mean, like if Big Will's not gonna talk, then we'll have to kick him off the panel, but we'll give him a minute to respond. He might be going to the bathroom or grabbing another beer or whatever. But we do have Drunk Bill and Sad Bill in the chat.
I got a question. Where's the background?
I'm not really. Let's see here.
I can see it partially, but not.
All right, let me try this here.
You don't.
There's
have
a
to,
little
it's
bit.
Fine.
There's a little bit of the background, but that's about as much as I could do.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. This wasn't a planned show or anything.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a planned show, but we do have all 8 people watching. So shout out to the 8 people who felt like tuning into this shit at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right? Hey, it is what it is, man. We do what we do.
I mean, it's literally more than double the views that Big Will got during prime time, so I don't feel bad.
Fucking yeah. Big Will pisses on his shirt to prepare for hosting.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, Big Will definitely pees on his shirt, which is different than pissing in his shirt, according to Big Will.
That reminds me of this cheesy ass joke that I heard.
Yeah, go for it.
It may have been on a commercial or something. I don't know where I heard it, but like if you tuck your shirt into your pants.
Uh-huh.
If you have your shirt outside of your pants, is your pants tucked into your shirt?
If your pants is on the outs, say it again.
Yeah. Okay, so if you don't have your shirt tucked in, does that mean your pants are tucked into your shirt?
No,
I'm probably destroying
no.
this. Yeah, I'm probably destroying it. But anyway, I thought it was kind of cheesy, but yeah.
Well, I'd say I'm more of a t-shirt guy. Like I haven't really grown up in the sense of dressing. Like I'm more of a jeans and t-shirt guy. I've always been a jeans and t-shirt guy, and so I don't make a habit of tucking my shit in unless I go to like something formal.
You don't have to tuck it in on the farm, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like the amount of days that out of a year, 365 days, the amount of times that I go to like a formal event is like, maybe like 10 days out of 365. So like on those times, I do own a suit that I wear for the like meetings and shit. But outside of that, I'm a fucking casual dresser.
Right. What's the story with Pablo, by the way?
Oh, okay. So I did hear from him a day ago, and he's back on set for the new movie, and he will be coming back on the show. And Chad, the invitation does stand. He will come on. Like a lot of the shit, like you have to understand with Pablo. Like number one, he doesn't listen to the music that we do. And number two, He doesn't give a fuck about the YouTube drama that we deal with every day. Like he doesn't know about it. He doesn't care about it. Like he has no interest in it. Right. So, but I did tell him that my friend Chad and Flannel have a show that he could come on and fucking hang out and have a good time on. And so like he is totally open to coming on Saucy Time with you guys at some point in the future. And we will have him back on This Sucks at some point in the future. But like in the meantime, he's busy, and until he gets a little more freed up in what he's doing, like his schedule's unpredictable, like in the sense that like one day could be like 6 hours, the next day could be like 15 hours. So like he can't really predict his schedule ahead of time very far.
So it may be a while, that's fine.
Yeah, it might be a month, it might be a week, like I'll keep in touch with him as I have for 3 years, but like I will get him on to Saucy Time and This Sucks again. But
yeah, what I'm really interested in hearing is more, I've said this before, the Hollywood ins and outs and conspiracy things and whatnot.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's definitely into the conspiracy stuff. And it does relate to Hollywood to some degree, but like his interest in conspiracies goes very, very deep, and is not limited to Hollywood shit. Like his conspiracy theories go way more political, but I know for a fact that he would be more than happy to discuss conspiracy theory stuff with you, Chad.
But then I don't want to be like, Boy Blue did a whole conspiracy thing at one point, didn't he? I don't want to be like that either. So.
I mean, like, I promise you that Pablo's stuff is not related to Boy Blue's UFO crap. Like, and when I say UFO crap, I don't mean to just shit on Boy Blue. I mean, like, Boy Blue has its own place, and UFO shit has its own place, and I'm glad to have Big Will back. But as far as like the shit that he would like to talk about, it goes real fucking deep, and it will make people uncomfortable. I promise you that.
Yeah, it's good to have Big Will back. I thought we lost him.
No,
Big Will probably had to go take a piss off of his porch or out a window or something.
Is it just me? I can barely understand him. Like he's totally mumbling.
Out a window, spooky bull.
That's all I'm hearing.
Out of a window onto the porch?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys heard it here. All 11 people watching. Big Will pisses out the window straight onto his porch. Seems weird to me why he wouldn't just piss on the ground, but
might as well, right out the window onto the porch.
Yo, Big Will. Speaking of pissing and whatnot, and I know you probably have the same problem I do.
We got two comments, Chad. I apologize. Big Will is in the basement with Madness, and he pisses onto his balls.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm clearly not in a basement.
One of the Big Will.
All right, Chad, go ahead.
One of the problems that I have with drinking beer. Now, it doesn't happen so much with liquor, but when I'm drinking beer, I end up pissing it all out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't drink enough. Like, by the time I drink, I piss it all out, and then I'm not even buzzing anymore, usually. Unless I'm drinking a whole lot of beer.
Well, the solution, Chad, is either A, drink more, or be hydrated before you start drinking.
It has to be the B, drink more. Or A, drink more.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
You just have to accept it, Chad. Your tolerance is more than one beer now.
Yeah.
It's been more than one beer for a while, but okay.
I mean, like, typically, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but your usual intake is one beer.
I mean, on the show, yeah, you're right.
Get through one beer and you're good, Chad.
On the show, it's one beer, and I like to keep it that way. I don't drink like I used to.
We would not.
All right, so Big Will and I are going to make a recommendation that you take 2 shots before the show and then do one beer on the stream. Then you'll be like story time, Chad.
No, nobody wants story time anymore. And
oh man, we all want story time.
I like to keep my television. I want to keep my television intact. And
I want story time.
Nobody likes story time with Chad.
People love it. What do you mean?
No.
People love story time with Chad. That's the fact.
Yeah, let's get back to you pissing on your balls. What the fuck?
Yeah, so people love story time with Chad.
You see, Chad, when your dick is only an inch long, it's hard to not piss on your balls.
Yeah,
Damn.
Big Will, what's it like to live with a 1-incher?
Damn.
I wouldn't know, Spooky. Why don't you tell her?
Well, why don't you describe your length?
Let's discuss the fact that we have 11 viewers at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know, right? What?
It's fucking amazing.
And all 11 of them want to know about Big Will's length, which is obviously a 1-incher.
My dick is not 1 inch. What's yours, Spooky?
I go 8.5.
Yeah,
That's hard
Yeah.
though. Like
Whatever
soft,
you gotta tell
soft.
yourself.
It's a lot shorter.
I've
So
got
we're
like
growing
2
out a
inches.
shoulder.
I've got 2 inches. I don't know what to say. 2 inches. That's it.
I've heard that if you know how to pump it, like even with the 2 inches, you can keep a woman satisfied. No comment from Chad. That's discouraging.
Well, you know, I'm not one to brag or anything.
So, like, all we need to know is like, do you know how to pump it?
I mean, I haven't had any
That doesn't
complaints to my face.
Doesn't sound very confident, Chad. When you say
Probably not, but I haven't had any complaints to my
well,
face.
I mean, it's the same lady for a long time, though, right?
Yeah.
So, either A, she's satisfied, or B, like she's not mean to you.
How did we get on this?
Oh, bad.
Oh, we lost a
All right,
viewer
so-
talking about my 2 incher. We lost a viewer.
Yeah. Big
Damn.
Will, we're throwing it back to you with the 1 incher.
That's inaccurate, but okay.
So check this out. I know that that's accurate. You know how I know that's accurate?
Because he didn't have any inches to describe his actual length.
Because Tony's not there.
Ooh.
Here's Tony.
Man.
Well, yeah,
So,
where is
Big Will,
Tony?
you have to have Tony to turn you on? Or,
Tony's at work. What do you mean?
man, Tony is in bed
Yeah.
with Randy.
Damn. That's fucked up.
You know what's funny? We've been on for 32 minutes and nobody else came on yet. How about that?
Will, is Tony a Walmart greeter?
No, she is not.
No, she tests illegal drugs, I think.
No, she tests people who come in if they have COVID or not. She takes their temperature.
Man.
So
do you get nervous, Big Will, that like she's contracted the COVID and is going to pass it on to you?
That to you?
It's always on the mind, but she's never tested positive for COVID. So.
I mean, does the fact that there's no risk of you hosting in the near future bring like peace to your mind?
I mean, there's always the risk. I mean, no, man. There's always a risk of any of us contracting COVID.
So has she had anybody that tested positive?
No.
No,
she isn't.
So, like,
don't
Big
you
Will,
find that
like
a little
being,
strange? Sorry.
Being firsthand on that, yeah, you're right, Chad. Like, isn't that a little strange? I agree with you, Chad. So, like, being firsthand on the forefront of the COVID testing, Big Will, like, does that affect your opinion on like how real the COVID is?
I mean, to be fair, I mean maybe COVID is, enacted by President Trump. Who knows?
Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Big Will's inserting his political views again. Like, how about just going on a medical side? Like, why is Trump involved with like people testing positive for COVID?
Allegedly, I mean, true, but we'll see what happens after the election.
All right, Big Will. So, like, are you honestly saying that you support Joe Biden and everything that he says?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm still undecided.
Undecided, but you're just talking shit about Trump, so you must be a Biden supporter.
Nope, not a Biden supporter.
And like, when I say that, I mean like you're obviously racist and a bigot.
No, I mean, are we gonna call Trump not a racist right now? Really?
Yes,
Come on.
yes, we're gonna call Trump not a racist because
Come on. Are you
Biden could not be
fucking
more
kidding me?
racist.
Can you prove that he is?
Can you prove that he's not?
Can you give any positive points to the Democratic point of view, Big Will?
I'm undecided on my vote right now, and we'll see what happens.
So you are a Trump supporter then?
No, I'm not a Trump supporter.
I mean, if you're undecided, like clearly you favor the Republican view over the Democrat view, right?
No, I have still a month to decide how I'm gonna vote.
So you're undecided how racist you are? Like you could either A,
not
be completely
racist.
racist like Biden.
Oh, racist like Biden. How about a racist like Trump?
Can you provide some proof about Trump being racist?
Can you provide the proof calling people racist? Really?
I couldn't honestly understand what you just said, but if you could
mean,
please
you're
listen to
calling
everything that
people
Biden has said in
racist.
the last 6 months and then tell me he's not racist, I'd greatly appreciate that.
If you're
All
black,
right,
vote
so
for me.
let's ignore the racist part of it, Big Will. Let's just ignore that part of it. Go with the fact that if you support Biden, you hate freedom. You hate freedom.
Who said that? Trump? Did Trump say that?
Well, I think Big Will said that, but as far as like Biden and Trump are concerned, like if you could just, state for public.
Fuck it. I will vote for Biden over Trump all day long. Calm the fuck down.
So you are racist and you hate freedom.
No, neither. But I'll vote Biden. It's all good.
So, like, can you provide like any shred of evidence at all that Biden's not racist and hates freedom?
I don't think he's a racist or hates freedom at all. I mean,
Well, I mean, like we're gonna need more than just
Donald Trump. He's not. He don't have the best track record.
And
we're gonna need a lot more than I live at home with my mom and don't leave my trailer.
Really
and
don't
I think
care.
that
I mean, you really think Trump is?
I mean,
so
like you don't
great?
have
Are
a job or you're not informed on what's going on.
You really think Trump is so great?
And let's just forget that Biden is senile and can't answer a fucking question properly.
Let's
forgot
go.
Trump ain't old either. My fault. My bad.
All right, so let's rewind just a second. Like you support all NFL commercials about, like getting your dick hard and drinking Bud Light, and this has informed your opinion upon what's going on with the country.
I didn't say that. Never said that.
Well, I mean, like you don't actually read or pay attention to the news, though, right?
Now, I said I would vote for Biden over Trump right now.
And that's based on the fact that you're racist and a bigot?
Neither, but yeah.
Can you provide any examples of things that Joe Biden has said that proves that he's not racist or a bigot?
Oh, he's a racist, but he served under a guy for 8 years as VP.
When you say served under, you mean he did what he was told?
Yeah, probably.
So you support the country becoming a socialist nation and have no interest in democratic views?
No, I don't want Trump reelected. It's a difference.
And that's based on that he did good things for the country and he's not a political...
Good things? Are you spooky? Are you kidding me right now? Good things?
If you could provide me even one single example of what you're talking about.
Why do you like him so much? Why do you like Trump so much? Answer that.
He's not a politician.
Oh, well, he is actually a politician.
No, he's a businessman.
Well, he is.
Tell me something. What did Biden do? Which
makes him a politician now.
What did Biden do the whole time he's been in politics? What did he do?
That was good.
What did he do?
or Beth.
Did he do
Either
anything?
way.
Did he do anything at all?
Has he done anything besides ask for political support money?
I really don't have to answer that, but
Oh,
You
it's
don't
because
have to
you
answer
can't.
that,
It's
or you
because you can't.
Yeah.
It's clearly because you can't.
Chad, I mean, I know you're clearly a Trump fan. I mean, that's
I
bad.
absolutely am. I
Tonic
absolutely am. That's not a surprise or a secret.
says, Nick, you are not wrong. This is gayer than Tonic stream.
Absolutely, it is.
Yep.
But
That's why
we're
Thanks
there's
for watching.
19 people watching.
debating on who we're gonna vote for. I'm gonna vote
Thanks
for
for
Biden.
watching.
Biden gets my
So,
vote. Calm down.
Just to be clear, Big Will does support socialism, racism, and anti-freedom.
Bigotry too. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's.
We've given you chance after chance to give one single
Come on, are you
example
fucking
to the contrary,
kidding me
Big
though
Will.
with that?
No,
You
I'm
say
not
it's
kidding
true.
you. Even in the smallest way, I'm not kidding, Big Will.
Nobody agrees with you guys. Come on.
Isn't that weird how we have like 19 people watching and but nobody disagrees with me?
I mean, I really don't give a damn if anybody agrees or disagrees. Doesn't bother me at all.
I mean, like, to be fair, Big Will does support socialism,
Rush
anti-black
Limbaugh is one of the
movement.
biggest racists around. What are you talking about?
Big Will hates blacks. He hates freedom, and he supports socialism.
Oh no! Trump
Yes.
racist, clearly.
Give one example.
Is he a racist because the media told you he was a racist, or because?
No, Big Will doesn't watch the media. He does no idea what's going on.
Dude, I don't know why.
So he's one of those followers. He's just
so
a
Big
follower.
Will watches football commercials, which teaches him to drink beer and buy boner pills.
How many pairs of Nikes do you own, Big Will?
So Big Will also supports child labor.
Yeah.
Whatever. I didn't buy them from Nike.
Notice how he doesn't say no, he doesn't support child labor. He just says, yeah, I support Nike.
I buy them from Nike. I don't know where the fuck they come from.
Well, they come from Chinese child labor, Big Will.
How many pairs of Nike do you own?
Zero. I've never owned a pair of Nikes.
I wear Adidas.
Oh yeah, those are.
I wear Skechers. They support family values.
And Uggs.
And Uggs. And I also have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Big Will.
Damn, we opened it up for this shit, didn't we? Holy crap.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Skechers dominate, Big Will.
No. And if you don't know, now you know.
And if you don't know, your mom's a hoe.
Actually, I have a pair of work boots.
Anybody who has Skechers and or is a Yu-Gi-Oh player, and
you hear me, Big Will? I have a pair of work boots, and I have a pair of Adidas, and those are my shoes.
Well, at least you don't have Skechers, Chad.
No Skechers. Or
Skechers, in fact, the faggot, you know, actual bitch.
So, now,
to end the politics, we're screwed either way. We're just more screwed if Biden wins.
I mean, we're screwed.
I agree with you. I mean, like, we do have socialist bigots that support the black movement, like Big Will voting for Biden.
I mean,
it's not going to be good either way. You're right, but it's going to be worse.
Obviously hates Project Born, and he hopes that they all go to prison, and that's why he wants Biden to win.
It'll be a lot worse with Biden.
It's not going to be good either way with Trump.
You're right. It won't be good either way, but it'll be worse if Biden wins. Trust me.
That's true. I mean, all right, Big Will, here's my final statement on the political thing. Joe Biden is Hillary Clinton with a smaller dick, yes or no?
What? Repeat that.
Joe Biden is Hillary Clinton with a smaller dick, yes or no?
I don't know if I agree with that statement at all.
So you do agree with it?
No, I disagree.
So you support Joe Biden, socialism, anti-black, and anti-freedom.
I say Biden's a better choice than Donald Trump. Yes.
Give one example why.
Look at one
single example.
Look at what Donald Trump has done in this country.
All right, give one single example.
Yeah, what exactly did Donald Trump do to the country?
One single example, Big Will.
Tell me.
And that wall's a fucking joke. Let's be fair.
Over 200
the wall
miles
is
of
a
that
joke.
wall has
Let's
been
be
built.
fair. That's as far as your intelligence can reach, Big Will.
Let's be fair. The wall's a fucking joke.
Over 200 miles of that wall has been built.
Let's examine that statement. Like, there's miles and miles and miles of wall, and Big Will thinks it's a joke because he lives in Flint, Michigan, doesn't pay attention to politics or the news, and hates black people.
Let's get back to what has he done to our country.
Okay.
What exactly has he done to our country?
What has he done for our country?
Notice how he avoided the question, like a true politician. Thank you, Big Will.
Everybody vote Big Will. He'll make the Flint water better.
Because Trump sure as hell ain't done a damn thing. We know that.
Again, we've established that that's on your mayor and your governor.
Big Will?
That is on your mayor and
What
governor.
has Trump done for Flint water? Not a fucking damn thing.
Big Will, what did Obama do for you?
Not a thing.
Isn't that weird?
I'm not saying he did. I'm saying
Flint water situation is on your governor and your mayor.
Yeah, well, they got federal funds that they can allocate, and they haven't. Yeah, we live like a third world country. We're in the fucking United States. It's bad, right?
And so you support socialism.
Have you ever
to
been
make
to a
this
third
better?
world country? Have you ever lived in a third world country? Because you've got it made here.
No, I have not. No, I have not.
Hey, Big Will, how many third world countries will give you unemployment for being a host?
That's not the point. We're talking about phone callers.
But you got all that money under Trump's administration, though, right?
Oh yeah, that happened under Trump.
So even though you've gotten paid like more money than you made as a host,
you're right. Yeah,
you got paid more money than you made as a host to sit at home and literally do nothing but stream on YouTube. Like, Trump is a bad person.
Why are you calculating me, Spooky?
Well, you're not the only one.
You're the one supporting it.
Yeah, you're not the only one who benefited.
You're here. You're here right now supporting Biden and hating on Trump, even though he gave you more money than he made hosting.
And check this out. I still haven't received my money from the COVID shit.
I wish Big Will had to live without government support so he could understand what's really going on.
Do you hear me, Spooky? I still haven't received mine.
I hear you. A lot of people haven't. But Big Will has. Yeah. It's definitely because the government runs efficiently.
And you know that money? The Democrats don't want you to get a second one or a third one. So how are you going to live off of that, Will?
So, Big Will, you know how the Democrats support the riots and stuff? Like, what do you think's going to happen in the future? Like, when all the businesses burn down and, like, there is no more tax money to support you doing nothing.
Why are you assuming that's going to happen?
Well, like, goes back to my point, how you don't watch the news or pay attention to what's going on, or like haven't paid taxes in like your entire life, things like that.
Okay. Right.
When is the last time you paid taxes, Will?
I'm not on trial here.
But you're the one supporting the idea that, socialism, not paying taxes.
Oh, yeah, Biden's so horrible.
Yes, Biden is horrible. Thank you for saying that.
No, I'm saying that's what you say.
Like I've said, like at least 12 times already, like if you could provide one single example.
I didn't talk shit about Biden. I said just tell me what he's done since he's been in
Why do you not like Biden?
politics.
Oh, because he's retarded and he supports horrible things like socialism.
Oh, Trump is so good, right? He's been so good the last 4 years.
Yes,
he absolutely has.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm mocking you right now.
Can you give one example of the bad things he's done or one single example of the good things that Biden will do?
Yes, please. Please do that.
Let's see. What bad has Donald Trump done? Oh, yeah. Categorizing people who are, can be categorized like that.
Isn't that weird how Big Will didn't have an example to give?
Because he clearly is, and nobody cares.
Oh, you mean how Joe Biden hates black people? That's what you're talking about.
Re-election in 2020.
So just to reiterate what you're saying, Big Will, you support socialism, anti-freedom, anti-black.
Sure, yeah.
I'm glad you said sure.
Not voting for Trump. I'm not voting for Trump. Never. Fuck Donald Trump.
Do you have any examples as to why?
Faggot himself.
And any examples of it being racist?
Can't provide proof of his racism, but calls him a racist. Gotcha.
Those are well known.
Well, I mean, Big Will has been known to drop the hard R. So who's the racist here? The guy you can't provide any examples for, or the guy who says the hard R on a regular basis?
I mean, spooky. So does that Skype. He's been known to drop the hard R. What's your point?
I noticed he avoided the question and tried to deflect it onto somebody else, like a real politician.
I'm not
Big Will.
racist at all, so I don't care.
But you support socialism?
No.
Yes.
No.
All right, give me one example as to why Joe Biden doesn't support socialism.
I'll give you shit. Just no Trump.
See, it's because you don't actually know anything, Big Will. That's why you can't say any examples.
That's why nobody else wants to come on your stream at 3 a.m.
Well, there's 19 people watching.
But only 3 of us, the same 3 of us.
Well, the 3 of us are enough entertainment for those people to watch and laugh at you for not being able to, do anything like make a logical point.
It is not good enough. This political bullshit is not good enough.
And isn't it weird how Big Will doesn't have anything to say that supports the claims that he makes? That's weird.
Damn.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Because
I mean, if you're into that, go for it. If you want to fuck Donald Trump, sure, go for it.
Oh, okay. So I was interpreting it wrong this whole time. I thought he just hated Big Will.
No, I think
I thought you hated Donald Trump,
yeah.
But now it's a sexual thing. I get it now.
Yeah.
No.
So you're way more like Tonic than we all realized.
Dude. Donald Trump will not win re-election for many of reasons.
And the most of which is that you're gay.
Well, I'm glad that you can predict. I'm glad that you can predict the future.
I mean, like you literally said you want to fuck Donald Trump.
You really think he has a good shot? I mean,
he has more of a chance. He has more of a chance this year than he did
during COVID. He's a fucking hack.
Oh my god!
He's not gonna get it done. It's all good.
And thank God we have people who can think and make actual decisions other than letting people like Big Will run the what's going on.
Does Big Wheel vote?
Also a decision to make.
Does Big Wheel even vote?
You're not even gonna vote, Big Will.
I vote
I hope
every
not.
year since I've been
I hope
18.
not.
Calm down.
I
All right,
hope
so
not.
Big Will votes, but he doesn't have a driver's license. These
I
are the
vote
logical
every
thoughts that
year
we're dealing
since
with
I've
here.
been 18. Come on.
Hey, highlight Classic Games Canada's comment real quick.
He's from Canada, though. Nobody cares.
He's letting you
Well,
know.
I mean, at least he's smart enough to know what's going on, Big Will.
He's letting you know that his country has gone to shit because they have liberal people in charge.
Oh, really? Because they have liberal people in charge. Trump has done nothing that has fucked up our country. My bad.
No, he absolutely hasn't done anything to fuck up our country.
Oh, yeah, and George Bush never did anything to fuck up our country either, right?
We're not
Chad?
talking about George Bush. We're talking about Trump.
You're saying liberal.
Thank you for skipping over Obama and proving my point, Big Will.
Obama
had 8 years to do something. What did he do, Big
and
Will?
he did. He had to fuck up fucking.
He moved the United States farther towards
he had to
socialism.
Deal with 8 years of fuck up by Bush.
8 years of fucking up by Obama. That's right.
No. He had to deal with 8 years of fuck up by Bush.
And Trump has 8 years of fucking up by Obama. Prove me wrong, Big Will.
Prove me wrong.
Nobody has to prove you wrong. Your fucking slurred speech and your complete ignorance as to what's going on proves you wrong.
I don't give a fuck what you have to say, Spooky.
Well, obviously you do. That's why you're talking to me right now.
I don't care what you say, but whatever.
Well, I mean, that's the coward's excuse. Yeah.
High on Trump, enjoy continue farming under Donald Trump.
I have this entire time.
I'm sure you did just as well.
How much did you make this year, Big Will?
Mm-hmm.
Off of your own earnings. I don't mean what the government paid you to sit at home.
I'm just saying, you made no more of Trump than you did off Obama.
Oh, I definitely made more this year than I did when Obama was in charge, for sure.
Yeah, sure you did.
I did. How many zeros are behind the number you made this year, Big Will? 0?
Don't worry about what I made.
Oh, you didn't make any money. You just got government feedback from sitting at home.
Okay.
How much did you make, Big Will?
Enough.
None. None is the answer. You got government checks from Trump, and then he used them to go to hotels and buy fucking merchandise.
No. They were
yeah.
from Trump. Let's be fair on that.
I mean, I don't know if you know how the political thing, the system works, Big Will, but if it wasn't for Trump, you would have gotten 0, and I'll repeat the word, $0.
No, I don't.
For sitting at home this year.
No.
Yes.
No,
yes.
No.
All right. So, explain to me why you got money for sitting at home this year that had nothing to do with Trump.
No. You explain directly why that's because of Trump.
Oh, it's because he signed it into order that you would get a stimulus check for being a deadbeat.
I didn't get a stimulus check, so calm down.
And I want to add something to that.
So you're lying about getting a stimulus check now?
Check this out. I want to add something to this. There's many jobs available, at least around where I live.
Oh, Big Will could get a Skechers job right now,
So
but he doesn't want to work.
But no,
Because Big Will's a deadbeat.
Hold up, check this out.
Where do you work at?
Listen, there's plenty of jobs around where I'm at, right? But people would rather collect that stimulus check than go to work.
Chad,
There's
like
places
Big
hiring
Will.
even now.
For example, Big Will.
Hang on. Chad,
there's a brand new store opening right by Big Will's house. He refuses to get a job. Would rather be a deadbeat.
Not even close to my house. Chad, where do you work at?
All right, Big Will, you have to understand when we say right by your house, we don't mean like literally 4 feet away. We
to
mean
answer your
like
question,
by
Big
your
Will,
house.
I'm actually disabled.
Sure.
Big Will is not, but he's a complete deadbeat. He doesn't have a job.
That's what I was saying, but whatever. Actually disabled, huh? And the place is so close to my fucking house, Boogie. I don't know about that.
You could ride the bus there, Big Will.
Where
I'm
is
sure
it
it's
at?
free.
Where is it at?
It's right by your house, I'm sure.
Are you
Disabled
talking
without a
about
stimulus check, I might add.
was talking about because no, I can't ride the bus there.
So the bus don't ride your street, Big Will?
No, the bus don't go that far, is what I'm telling you. The bus don't go out to Flint, Michigan. That's what I'm telling you, and it's a fact.
So, like, according to Big Will, there's literally no city buses in Flint, Michigan.
No,
Ivana, I
there
agree with your
are
last
buses
comment.
in Flint, Michigan. They don't drive to where the fuck you're talking about.
I agree with what Ivana said about public schools. Drunk Bill says, Big Will, if you yell at them, they'll leave you alone. Yeah, we out here.
The bus don't go to where you're talking about, Boogie. That's what I'm telling you.
All right. So I feel like what we've learned so far is Big Will supports socialism, and he hates freedom, and it's fucking far too late for me to be awake anymore. Unlike Tony, I can admit when I'm tired and I need to go to bed.
Yeah, it's time for me to lay down
Go to
too.
fucking bed, Spooky. You need some sleep.
Big Will,
That's right.
as always, it's been a pleasure, homie.
Yep. Thank you to all the people who tuned in tonight to listen to Big Will's opinions on politics. Thank y'all.
Shout out to people who listen to Spooky's closed-minded.
I mean, if you look at the chat, Big Will, it looks like Spooky's got more people that support what he's saying than what you got going on.
Surprise, surprise. Huh?
I mean, just about reading the chat here, but you know, it is what it is.
All right, so we do have a request for Big Will to go live. If you want to do the after party, Big Will, but
all
right. So to conclude our Saturday broadcast, we had a great time on Studio 17. We had a great time on Tony's stream, and we had an okay time here on the Domination Station.
Had a good time on Big Will's stream beforehand.
Yeah. I'm sorry to leave you out, Big Will. We had a good time on the pre-stream before Drama Queens on Big Will's channel. But thank you to Chad, thank you to Big Will, and an extra thank you to everybody who tuned in, and an extra thank you to the people who participated in the chat. We appreciate you all. But until next time, good night, everybody.
Whoa, whoa.